Namaste, and welcome to our continuing series on homeopathy with our beloved Dr. Pachagapka. Today, let us take up intermittent fasting.
Yes.
It's something that many people do in India.
Yes. Yes. See, intermittent fasting is something where you consume food. Everything what you eat is confined to 8 hours, and remaining 16 hours you don't eat anything solid except plain water. And this really helps because in 8 hours, generally these 8 hours should be ideally with midday as midpoint. So that way these 8 hours, if they are spread,
So you would say 8 to 12 to 4?
yes, 8 to 4. So morning meal, it can be 3 meals or it can be 2 meals. But you eat twice or thrice within 8 hours, and remaining 16 hours, you should not eat anything solid except water. This helps this way that, see, when we eat food in whatever quantity, the system has to get geared up and ready for digestion, whatever comes. So there are sensors in stomach which sense that what all the types of food materials are there to be digested further. So depending upon that, the emptying time varies. For example, if we eat light carbohydrate food like rice or potato, the emptying will be very quick within 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
Oh.
But if you have little protein which is difficult to digest, then the emptying time also will be delayed. And if we eat fat and protein and carbohydrates together, like fried food, like puris, what we have in India, then emptying time can be extended even up to 4 hours. So the system has to get geared up to digest. So a lot of insulin, bile, these things are secreted. It's like getting prepared to digest. And once digestion is over, then the another lot you eat. So 8 hours your body is busy in digesting. Whereas for 16 hours, body can arrange reserves of energy, food material, and then even take out things from reserves. So fat, protein, they are consumed.
So weight loss is a possibility with intermittent fasting?
Yes, we call it regulation. Like if you have excess weight, it would
Yes.
be lost. But if you are moderate weight, there would be no weight loss.
Ah,
Like that. And then the quality of sleep will be much, much better if intermittent fasting is done this way. So, and some people say even 12 hours also is fine. 12 hours you eat and 12 hours you fast. But these 12 hours should be again with midday as midpoint. Means like 6 to 6 you eat. It can be 3 meals depending upon logistic convenience. But if it is this way, 6 to 6, 12 hours you eat, and 12 hours except water you don't consume anything, the body regulates its appetite in that fashion. Especially the diabetics, they are advised to eat only 2 meals, and that too this way, that midday to be the midpoint. They can eat good amount, like what they are supposed to eat in 4 meals or 3 meals, they can consume in 2 meals. The quantity doesn't matter, but even the frequency matters in this intermittent fasting. Like if you are eating twice a day, see, each time the insulin is secreted in order to get prepared for digestion. Because if too much of carbohydrate is consumed, the blood sugar levels can suddenly rise. So to monitor it, body releases lot of insulin. Now imagine if the person is eating very little quantity but 6 times. So 6 times insulin will be released in anticipation that things are carbohydrate is being consumed.
Regardless of quantity.
Yes. So when insulin is secreted every time, and if carbohydrates are not to that mark, then this insulin also can bring lot of blood sugar levels to the lower level. So body mechanism gently activates its feedback mechanism. So insulin registers also are secreted, what we call anti-insulin element. And therefore this insulin, what would have been excess resulting into hypoglycemia, is controlled, or the action of insulin is inhibited by this anti-insulin element.
And this is on the twice a day meal.
No, if you
Even
eat
the
more
small
frequently, even more frequently,
meal, even more frequently.
but when you eat twice a day, regardless of quantity, like you eat whatever you want, like you eat 4 times, 5 times, same quantity, if you eat twice, insulin will be secreted only twice.
Got it.
Correct. So the secretion of insulin will be limited, and therefore anti-insulin element will not be secreted more.
Yes.
So what we call type 2 diabetes. Type
Well,
2 in the
that's the most
sense,
common, is it not?
yes, 90% people are type 2. In this, what happens, the pathogenesis is that the insulin secretion is moderate. It is up to the mark. But because of this delusion, body produces anti-insulin or insulin registers more, so that the effect of insulin is nullified. And because of this anti-insulin element, the insulin action is inhibited, the glucose levels rise. Therefore, now the new concept, earlier the physicians used to advise that you go on eating very frequently. But now the physicians have realized that frequent eating is harmful to monitor the carbohydrate mechanism.
So even snacks would be harmful because the
Yes.
insulin would be activated.
Yes. Whether you eat little or more, the insulin will be secreted to keep
Yes.
yourself ready. And when body realizes that no, it is in excess, body tries to nullify the effect by secreting anti-insulin element or insulin registers, so that the action is inhibited. And then people land up in type 2 diabetes, where their insulin levels are perfectly normal range, but their glucose levels are raised. So intermittent fasting helps this way, that first of all the digestive system doesn't get loaded. There are people for the whole life they eat only one meal. I have seen, even we have done it for 11 days during Vipassana course, that you eat only a noon meal. Morning you don't eat anything, evening also you don't eat anything. Just a lemon juice without sugar or jaggery. So if you do this intermittent, this is again a type of intermittent fasting. We have one lady here who is 83 years old, and she's Australian by birth, but she has settled in Pondicherry. She eats only 2 meals, and that too, can you imagine? It is 7:30 in the morning meal, and 2 o'clock is her afternoon meal. That's all. The next day 7:30 she eats. And many years now, her energy levels are fine, her digestion is fine, her sleep quality is fine. By 8 o'clock she is asleep in the evening.
No
And
diabetes, no diabetes.
no diabetes, no colitis, nothing. She is perfectly healthy. She goes for sea swimming at the age of 83 and perfectly healthy. And for almost more than 3 years, she is into this intermittent fasting. So, intermittent fasting would be, and she is not obese or anything. She is just moderate weight, a good height, moderate weight. So, intermittent fasting is very good for obese people, the diabetic people, but at the same time, it's very good even for slim people. it maintains your energy levels well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.